What's good, guys? So today we're talking about affiliate marketing with Shareasale, okay? And I'm going to show you the exact method that you can use in order to make money with affiliate marketing. And I'm going to show you a very unique method that you probably haven't seen before, because a lot of people don't really want to show you these methods. They want to keep all of these methods for yourself. So before we get into the method, if you enjoy affiliate marketing, if you enjoy making money online, definitely smash the like button. Leave a comment below. That really helps the channel, and subscribe if you haven't already. Having said that, let's get into the method. So here I am in Shareasale, and Shareasale is kind of like ClickBank. It's kind of like Warrior Plus. It has a lot of programs. The best thing about Shareasale is that a lot of the merchants there are high quality merchants, and a lot of the merchants are really merchants that you may have heard about before. They actually make high quality, very good products. So it's unlike ClickBank, which has a lot of these smaller merchants, I would say, smaller vendors that you have never heard about before. You may not be familiar with their products. With Shareasale, it's a lot of people that you have heard about before, and that makes promoting their products and services a lot easier. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to pick an offer to promote. We want to pick something that we can work with. And so here are the categories. Here are all the things that we can work with. And I urge you to go into categories and verticals you are already familiar with. Okay. And so, if you can promote automotive, you can promote accessories, you can promote food and drink, but there are three categories that I would, urge you to kind of go into if you're not really sure what you want to do. The first category is weight loss and fitness, okay, health, becoming healthy, staying healthy, gaining muscle, working out, stuff like that. The second category is make money online, and this includes things like finance. So if you go into finance, insurance is also a good category. You can go into financial stuff like that. Those are going to be really good stuff. There's a lot of other categories that really fall into make money online. Jobs, employment, right? Making money, that's finance. I would even say it's more finance. It's not really about making money online. It's about just making money in general. And last but not least, this would be self-improvement, okay? So when I say self-improvement, I am talking about internal self-improvement. I'm talking about becoming more confident, public speaking, dating, marriage, relationships, stuff like that. That's what I mean when I say self-improvement. Now, you can pick any offer that you want. It's really up to you. When I show you the method, you will understand that you can pretty much pick any offer that you want. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be focusing on weight loss because it's a very broad topic. It's very easy to promote, and there's always demand for weight loss. And so if you go through these categories, we want to pick something with weight loss, okay? And so you can come in here. You can go into health, right? So if you click on health, it's going to open up this health category here, and you're going to have a bunch of subcategories, right? So if you scroll down, we have, all of these different categories. And like I said, right, some of these vendors are going to be well known. Some of these vendors are not going to be well known, right? It really depends where you go. I like supplements. I take supplements myself. So what I want to do is I want to search for supplements, right? So if I go in supplements, I can do this. So this is actually the wrong spelling. If I type that again, I will see supplements right here. So if I say go, I will find keyword supplements. It's also using category health. So let's see if it's gonna find stuff here. What we want to do a lot of times is we just want to search for keywords. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove category, and I'm just going to search for supplements, because that's the best way to find stuff. Because a lot of times the categories are not, completely organized properly. So I would just recommend searching for a keyword that you want. And right away, you have 566 merchants, and you have almost 2,000 products that you can promote. And so what you want to do is you want to go through each one of these, and you want to decide, hey, is this a product? Is this, a site that I want to be associated with? Is this a site that's credible? Is this a product or a site that I want to promote? And so, for instance, if I go into bulk supplements and I open it up, I can see right away that this is a legit site. They pay 15%, and I want to visit the site. Very, very important. You always want to visit the site. So you want to click on this link, and you want to see, does this site look legit? And I already checked this site out before. It's not the first time I'm looking into the site. And right away, my first impression is this is a quality site. Okay, they went out, they designed it. It has these bodybuilders here. It has these, I would think these are influencers here with their Instagram accounts or whatnot. And we have different products. The other thing that I like about this affiliate program is 15% per sale, right? It's not too high, it's not too low, because if it was too high, maybe they're trying too hard. And maybe there's something I need to be careful about. But right now, it seems like a good program because we have 10%, 5%, 6%, 10, 15, 8, 10, 10, 10. So it looks like 15 is on the high end. There's nothing that's higher than 15. I'm seeing a lot of other 15s, but I'm not seeing anything higher than 15. Okay, 20%. So maybe this is another site that you can promote. Another thing that I look for is if I scroll up, you can see that they have a power rank. What that means is that, if it's you see a lot of these 1,000+ power rank, that means that, these are not being promoted at all. 441 power rank, that means that there are people promoting it, right? So you can just ignore 1,000+ power rank, right? Here's another one, 347 power rank. I think I've seen them before, actually. Let's check it out. So yeah, as you can see, legit site. I don't know what this Kuno is. I have no idea what that is. But maybe this is something that's very very important. Maybe this is a good supplement. I'm not too familiar with this. Whereas bulk supplements, I'm fully familiar with this, right? Creatine, egg white protein. This is stuff that people that do weight training, that do some kind of sports, they take. So I'm much more familiar with this product, and that is why I'm going to be promoting the service. Now, there's all kinds of ways to promote this stuff. All kinds of ways, right? You can go, Facebook forums. You can, share your affiliate link. Because all you got to do is click on join a program, and you're going to be joined, and you're going to get your affiliate links, okay? Now, the thing about it is that there's many ways of promoting, but I'm going to show you a very, very unique way of promoting. But before we can do that, we need to do something else. We need to go to Google, and we need to find content that's about losing weight or building muscle. So you can pick one or the other, and there's a lot of other options. And so if I type 20 tips to lose weight, I have a lot of interesting stuff, right? So I have a lot of content, right? So how about this article from Vox.com? It's kind of a publication. Surprisingly simple tips from 20 experts about how to lose weight and keep it off. So let's load this up. And I'm looking for a list. I'm not really looking for a very complicated study or anything like this. I am looking for a list. Okay? So we have a list here. So if you go to these bullet points here and you highlight and you do scrape similar, which is nothing more than a Chrome plugin that you can just Google for and install it, and you're going to have it. You're going to find it's very easy to extract different pieces of content, okay? And so, for instance, we can hover over and we can say scrape similar, and we have nine tips, okay? And these are all, I think it's 9 tips, not like 10 tips. Yeah, it's 9 tips. And the other thing that we can do is we can also highlight the first paragraph. And so if you type the following text here, you're going to have a really, really nice piece of content that you're extracting. Essentially what this does is for all of these 9 points, it gets the first paragraph, which is perfect, which is exactly what you need. You can get multiple paragraphs if you want, but to get started, it's good enough to get first paragraph. So for instance, it says here, there really truly is no one best. And it says here, the experts I spoke to here. Now, if we go to the second one, we're going to go in here, people who lose weight, and it says some of the most compelling. And we have here people who lose weight, some of the most compelling. If we go to the third one, people who lose weight, one of the big limitations. So this is kind of exactly what you want. So we're going to copy to clipboard, and then we are going to go and we're going to search for a very, very interesting tool called Glide Apps, and says build an app from a Google Sheet in 5 minutes for free. We're going to open it up. You're going to sign up for your free account, and you're going to go into this you're going to have this dashboard here. So what you want to do is you want to create a new app, and you want to say this app will be used primarily on phone. We're going to hit continue, and we're going to do with Google Sheets, right? We can also do a lot of interesting things. What other sources you can add? We're going to start with Google Sheets, and we're going to hit continue. Okay? And now what it's doing is it needs a Google Sheet that we can use this content. And for that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a very, very simple Google Sheet. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it. So we're going to go in here. We're going to create a very, very simple Google Sheet. We're going to hit blank. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this Glide Sheet. And this is going to be tips, weight loss tips. Okay? Then I'm going to go back to this article, to this Vox article. I'm going to pull up my scrape similar. I'm going to say copy to clipboard. I'm going to go back to Google Sheet and I'm going to paste it. And now I have the name of the tip and I have a little bit of text. And this is perfect for us. Now I can go back to Glide and I can actually pull up my Google Sheet, right? So remember, I have that Glide tips. Here's our Glide sheet. I'm going to select it. And now it's going to be connected. That data is going to be available inside the app, which is going to allow us to create content. And look at it. It went ahead and created this stuff automatically, right? So the app is almost done. It's almost done. It's so easy to do. And there's some stuff here. It's actually supposed to display images. We can fix that right now. You can just hit edit list. And it says here, title, name, image. We're going to say no image. And so you can configure an image here. You can configure lots of different things. What you want to do is you want to pick the design. Do you want to have a list? You can have tiles. You can have a checklist. You can have a list. I think a list is really, really good. The other thing is that you can have a more compact list. You can have a regular list. You can show the title when the image is not available. The image is not available. And so that's why, you know, we don't want to display anything here. And so if you don't have an image, I would just recommend selecting no image, right? So if you choose no image here, you're not going to have an image. Now you have a nice list. You can click here and you have, there's really no one best diet, right? You have your content here. Now there's lots of interesting things, guys, that you can do, right? You can create cards, checklists. You can have all these options here. You can go to the data screen, right? And you have all this data that we just pulled from Google Sheet. But there's a couple of things that I want to do. So for instance, if we go to the menu, we have our screen here. And what I want here is if I go to the option, what I want to do is I want to add a tab, right? So it has these tabs. I want to hit the plus and I want to create a new tab. And I can link that tab to something else. So for instance, I can call this tab supplements. Supplements. I can do something like this. See, it has these other tabs, but they're not visible. So we have weight loss tips. I'm going to double click on it and I'm going to say weight loss tips. Okay. And now I have supplements. Now, if I click on supplements, what I want to do is if I go in here, this is not going to be weight loss tips. It's actually going to be, it's going to go to a different option. It's going to go to a different sheet. So if you come back here and you add a new sheet, and I'm going to say supplements. Now on this supplements sheet, what I want to do is I want to list some of the supplements that we have here. And you can do the same thing. So I can just right click, say scrape similar, and it's going to get all the content, where it's going to get some of it, but we can actually get more of it later on. So very, very easy. And so if you enter something like this, you get all 16 products that are on this page, right? Because initially it only gets some of it, and now you get all 16 products. So you can hit copy. You're going to hit copy. You're going to go back to this Google Sheet. Check this out. And you're going to paste in this supplements tab. Now we have the link. I'm going to rename it to name. And this is going to be the URL. And this is going to be your affiliate URL. You're going to have that. Now you're going to go back to your app that you're building. You're going to refresh this. And once you do that, you're going to have this new table here. You can go to table and you have new content. And this content is now available. So if you go back to this app, you go into supplements. And what we're going to do is we're going to change it to supplements. And now you have all of this. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to say edit list. We're going to remove the image. we're going to scroll down. We're going to uncheck this, and now you have the supplements. We do not want the URL here. We're going to delete it. But when they click it, the action, we're going to go in here. And what's this going to do is this going to open a link. Open a link of the URL, of the actual link that we have. And remember, guys, this stuff here, these are going to be your links. So if I say, this is, let's say I put google.com, obviously these are going to be your affiliate links. So if I go in here and I expand that, now it says google.com everywhere. We go in here and we refresh the sheet, right? So you want to go back here. You want to refresh the sheet. You want this to show up correctly. Once you do that, you're going to have google.com. And now if you go back to your app, let's run the app. You're going to go back here. You're going to run the app, right? But before you actually publish this app, you can do a lot of interesting things. You have different settings. You have app info. You have privacy. You have appearance. You can change it. I can change the colors. I can do this. I can make it, you know, red. Red is a nice color, kind of an active color. I can, you know, preview it, all of these things. And what I want to do is I can hit publish, and I can publish. But before I do that, let's test it real quick. So if you go in here, and that goes to Google, because that is the link. These are all going to be your affiliate links. And remember, guys, you can create more tabs. I just created a new tab, and you can have that, you know, pull data from another sheet inside your Google Sheet, from another page there, and that's going to display something else. So this new tab automatically pulls weight loss tips. We can have it do supplements. We can have it whatever we want, and then you can delete it if you want, right? You can, you know, hide it there, and you can have supplements showing up. So now we have weight loss and we have supplements. That's kind of how we want it. And now you have an amazing app. You have this James app here, and now all you have to do is click publish. We're going to hit publish here, and it's publishing it to the internet. And now it's going to be available. Your app is published. We have a URL. You can send it to a phone, and they can scan it. They can scan it to install. It says your app is public, and they can scan this thing to install it. And now you have an app that's promoting various offers from Shareasale, and you can use this method to promote all kinds of interesting offers. It's really up to you. There's no limit to how many things that you can promote. There's so many interesting things that you can promote. But that is the method I wanted to show you. Now, people are going to be asking, okay, how do I promote it? Very, very easy. You can just go on Google and you can type, you know, weight loss forums, right? You can do something like this, and you have all of this. And all you have to do is say, hey, I created a very, very easy app, and you can just use it. It has weight loss tips from experts. It's taken from a very reputable website. You know, there's the content. You can make it as complex or as interesting as you want. It's really up to you. Weight loss forums, you can do that. You have a lot of these other options. You can do keto diet forums, right? You can do anything that you want, keto diet forums. You can do how to lose weight forums, something like this. There you have all these forums. You can go to Facebook groups, Twitter. You can create a YouTube video and have a link in the description to promote it. But my point is, now you have a fully functioning app where you can just click share, and you have this thing. So I can copy this URL, I can open it, and I can customize this URL and everything like that. When I open it, I have this app, and they can scan it, they can download it. There's this QR code, they can scan it, and now you have a fully functioning app that you can take as far as you want. All right, guys? So that is the method I wanted to show you. Really hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, I would highly, highly appreciate if you can give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.